More intense and frequent climate hazards and impacts are occurring across the world, including in urban Africa. There are a variety of climate hazards that you have already been experiencing in your city. One form of extreme heat is heat waves. A heat wave is a period when weather temperatures are unusually high, uncomfortable and hot, and often have negative impacts on human health and well-being. Heat waves typically have a noticeable start and end and last for a period of days. Cities are also increasingly experiencing extreme hot days. Extreme hot days occur when maximum temperatures or minimum temperatures at night are much hotter or more humid than the average. Extreme winter conditions occur when damage is caused by low temperatures and is often associated with the occurrence of snow and ice. Winter damage is when buildings, infrastructure, and traffic is damaged or affected by snow and ice in the form of snow pressure, freezing rain, and frozen waterways, etc. A cold wave, similar to heat waves, is a period of abnormally cold weather. A cold wave generally lasts 2 or more days and may be aggravated by high winds. Another form of extreme cold temperatures are extreme cold days, when the maximum temperature or the minimum temperature at night is much lower than average. Cities experience various forms of extreme precipitation, one example being rainstorms. A rainstorm is a weather condition associated with heavy rain and strong wind. A monsoon is a seasonal change in the direction of the prevailing or strongest winds of a region. Monsoons in East Africa are often associated with heavy rainfall periods and often cause floods. Heavy snow or snowstorms are weather disturbances that result in heavy snowfall and are often accompanied by strong winds. Fog refers to the suspension of very small microscopic water droplets in the air, generally reducing the visibility to less than 1 kilometer. Hail is a frozen form of rain that usually has irregular forms and sizes. Hail usually falls during a severe thunderstorm. Floods include river or fluvial floods, flash floods, urban floods, pluvial floods, sewer floods, coastal floods, and glacial lake outburst floods. Flash or surface floods refer to heavy or excessive rainfall in a short period of time that produce immediate runoff, creating flooding conditions within minutes or a few hours during or after the rainfall. These often occur in urban areas due to the built-up nature of the surfaces, which limits the ability of rainfall to penetrate the ground. River floods, also referred to as riverine or fluvial floods, occur over a wide range of river and catchment systems. Floods in river valleys occur mostly on flood plains because of flow exceeding the capacity of the stream channels and spilling over the natural banks or artificial embankments. A coastal flood is characterized by higher than normal water levels along the coast, caused by tidal changes or thunderstorms. It can last from days to weeks. Groundwater flood refers to the emergence of groundwater at the ground surface away from perennial river channels or the rising of groundwater into man-made ground, when the normal ranges of groundwater level and groundwater flow are exceeded. Permanent inundation is the process whereby landmass is completely covered with water. Drought refers to a prolonged period of abnormally dry weather and low rainfall, often leading to a water shortage. Severe wind refers to winds that exceed a speed of 90 kilometers per hour. A tornado is a violent rotating storm with a small diameter. It is produced in a severe thunderstorm and appears as a funnel cloud extending from the base of a massive cloud to the ground. A tornado is characterized by winds of at least 93 kilometers per hour or hail of at least 1.5 centimeters. A tropical cyclone, also called a hurricane or typhoon, is an intense circular storm that originates over warm tropical oceans. It is associated with low atmospheric pressure, heavy rain, and wind speeds of 60 kilometers or 32 knots or more. For example, in March 2019, Cyclone Idai, one of the most severe tropical cyclones on record, brought strong winds and caused severe flooding in countries such as Madagascar, Mozambique, Malawi, and Zimbabwe. A storm surge refers to the temporary increase above the tide line in the height of the sea due to extreme meteorological conditions like low atmospheric pressure or strong winds. Lightning or thunderstorms are sudden electrical discharges manifested by a flash of light and a sharp or rumbling sound. Thunderstorms are associated with convective clouds, also called cumulonimbus, and are often accompanied by precipitation in the form of rain showers or hail, or occasionally snow pellets, or ice pellets. When rapid movement of a mass of soil, rock, or debris downhill caused by gravity and often assisted by water, it is often called a landslide or mudslide. An avalanche refers to mass of snow and ice falling suddenly down a mountain slope and often taking with it earth, rocks, and rubble. Rockfall is when a sudden and very rapid downslope movement of rock and soil occurs. The sinking of the ground due to groundwater removal, mining, dissolution of limestone, extraction of natural gas, and earthquakes is referred to as subsidence. A forest fire is a type of wildfire in a forested or wooded area. A land fire is a type of wildfire in a non-wooded area, such as a bush, grassland, scrub, or pasture. Waterborne diseases are related to water contamination. The great majority of evident water-related health problems are the result of bacterial, viral, protozoan, or other biological contamination, for example, diarrhea. Nevertheless, an appreciable number of serious health concerns may occur as a result of the chemical contamination of drinking water, for example, arsenic contamination. Climate change affects availability, access, and quality of existing drinking water, as well as the presence of harmful pathogens in water bodies in urban and peri-urban areas. Vector-borne diseases are human illnesses caused by parasites, viruses, and bacteria that are transmitted by mosquitoes, sandflies, triatomine bugs, black flies, ticks, tsetse flies, mites, snails, and lice. Airborne diseases are bacteria or viruses that are transmitted through inhalation of small respiratory droplets. These droplets are expelled when a person with the airborne disease coughs, sneezes, laughs, or exhales in some way. For example, tuberculosis and COVID-19 are airborne diseases. Insect infestation refers to the pervasive influx, swarming, or hatching of insects affecting humans, animals, crops, and perishable goods. Examples include locusts and African bees. Saltwater intrusion refers to the movement of salt water into fresh surface water or groundwater. This usually occurs in coastal and estuarine areas due to reducing land-based influence. For example, either from reduced runoff and associated groundwater recharge, or from excessive water withdrawals from aquifers, or increasing marine influence. For example, relative sea level rise. Cities can rise to the challenge of coping with more frequent and extreme climate hazards. Cities have a unique opportunity to adapt to changing heat risks through effective risk management at multiple levels within a city.